Hey, so it's Nina Lemtier here, the Nutrition Lifestyle Strategist, and welcome to episode 3 of my Dealing with Fibroids series. Now, what I focused on doing when I was initially diagnosed with fibroids and then since had a myomectomy to remove the largest fibroids, and then the remaining fibroids were left behind because the doctors didn't want to increase my chances of bleeding out, and then they would have to remove my uterus to save my life. So they went down the more safe route and didn't remove all the fibroids. So today I want to focus on what I focused on, which was replenishing, restoring and renewing. Now, replenishing. The concept of replenishing here is replenishing all the minerals and vitamins and the energy, you know, the kind of magnetic energy that the fibroids are actually taking from you. So I was vitamin and mineral deficient for most of my life, and most of that was due to the fibroids just taking so much from me. And what I focused on was replenishing those lost vitamins and minerals. So obviously, you know, the pharmaceutical industry is huge and you've got so much to choose from in terms of supplements and, you know, vitamins, etc. But what I think is, and what I followed, is to maximize on eating nutritionally dense food. Nutritionally dense food that isn't too acidic and too much for the body to deal with. So, you know, focusing on foods that fall from a tree or grow from a ground is a great angle to focus on. And once you've kind of really got to grips in terms of those areas, then you can look at areas that maximize on those foods that you're eating, though, you know, those great foods that you're giving your body on a daily basis, and maximizing the absorption of those foods. So, you know, there's a saying that you're not what you eat, you're what you absorb. And what fibroids do is that they block the absorption levels that you would normally get from the food you're eating, because they're absorbing, aren't they? They are taking. So they disrupt that balance in your body. So what I focused on doing was introducing a morning kind of routine and a nighttime routine that enabled my body to maximize on the absorption from the foods that I was eating. And that was made up of taking a prebiotic. What's a prebiotic? It's basically, you know, normally a natural substance that basically lines your stomach, prepares your body for maximum absorptions of your probiotic. So a prebiotic is a great kind of foundation to lay before you take your probiotic. Now, I tried numerous things, but what I really noticed the difference from taking was aloe vera. Aloe vera is nature's gift. You know, I'm not going to spend time going into the benefits. You can do that yourself. But aloe vera comes in different forms, as in, you know, there's aloes that are not consumable. They're not ideal for you to consume. And then there's aloes that are. So be very careful with growing your own at home and, you know, using the gels from those plants, because you really do need to make sure that those aloes are the ones that are for human consumption, because many aren't. And I personally have been taking, and I still take, cold press organic aloe from a very, very high quality location. You know, it's a bit like oranges grown in Florida compared to oranges grown here, have a complete different nutrient level, and just that you taste the difference, you know. So it's the same with aloe. Aloe grown here compared with aloe grown in the Dominican Republic, gives you completely different, well, you know, the benefits, the difference of minerals and vitamins and the nutrition levels are much different. So, you know, the ones coming from Dominican Republic are far more superior than the aloes that are grown here. So I consume the ones that are grown in Mexico, Dominican Republic, and those lovely, you know, climate favorable locations. And the aloes that I take are mature. They're harvested after 5 years. Again, that makes a huge difference with the levels of nutrition in them. So, you know, there's so many factors that go into very high quality. And if you want to know the one that I take, if you want, you know, the lists and things, just comment below or connect with me. But yes, was a very key part of me replenishing and setting the right foundation for whatever I was going to consume throughout the day, all that good nutritious food. And this increases the bioavailability of your body. So the ability of your body to absorb the nutrients from your food and actually make use of it is significantly increased when you introduce such things, you know, like aloe vera as a prebiotic. And then, of course, take a high quality probiotic as well. And follow through with your, you know, water, herbal tea, some fruit, you know, whatever you do that works for you. Personally, I take lots of fruit. I take aloe-based herbal teas in the morning, again, just to support the body's cleaning process. And because you've just gone through a kind of build-up of toxins as you've slept. So just to support your body to clean those out. And then follow through with your day. I can go into more detail, you know, with plans and things and set a typical day from AM to kind of lunchtime, PM and nighttime. Again, just connect with me. So, one sec. Okay, so restore. Now, restoring is about, again, not just physical restoration. Now, there's so many factors, again, that contribute to fibroid growth and fibroids just having an ideal environment. And of course, we want to obstruct that environment, in a sense, make it less acidic, bring your body more into balance, to counteract that. And restoring is about mind as well. It's about finding time for yourself to relax, to, you know, if it's a happy place, and just be you and relax and, you know, not allow the stresses of the world that will always be there to overwhelm you, you know, during that time. And also you want to incorporate a daily kind of relaxation, you know, meditation as well. Very desirable. And again, this is part of restoring your body on a daily basis. You know, these things are not sporadic. You know, you have to get consistent. If you're not consistent with it, you won't see the benefits. It's as simple as that, you know. And I'm actually launching my wellness action planner that is constructed to help you build these habits, essentially systems, you know, your personal DMO system that will enable you to create the life that you deserve, that supports your body healing, restoring, replenishing, and just gets you being consistent on those small tasks that make such a difference over time. And renewing, again, is about, again, that process of supporting your body to renew its cells, supporting your body to renew its system, because our bodies know, you know, exactly what to do, but we kind of eat and consume things that disrupt that balance. So it's about balance, constantly focusing on bringing a daily balance to your body. Now, how did that affect my hair? Well, again, because of the significant vitamin and mineral disruption for so long, I had immense hair loss. to the extent that, you know, I had patches that was partly alopecia, but most of it was due to the significant deficiencies that I was living in for so long. So all these steps that you would take will have a positive effects on your hair, on your skin, you know, just on your thinking capacity, everything, on your digestive system, and you will reduce fibroid domination. And again, preparing you for conceiving, all of these are so ideal, so ideal, especially if you want to conceive. And then you would continue, you know, during and after. And the great thing about, you know, everything is that it's all natural, and you can continue taking it when you're pregnant. You can continue taking aloe, you can you know, continue your systems. So with hair products, I focused on very minimal product and more, again, specific ingredients. So avoiding filler ingredients like mineral oil, petroleum, that basically block the pores, block the scalp, don't allow your scalp to breathe and attract dirt to your hair, and can cause more damage than good. So with products, you need to remember that synergy is key. So how oils, you know, you could have 5 oils that work okay separately, but put them all together, it doesn't work at all. So how, it's like the combination is very key. So when you are using or choosing particular oils to use on your hair, your skin, think about, you know, the toxins levels, think about the synergistic ability of the oils, and that's usually reflected in the price. When you have companies that are very much about impact and results, and usually those products come with guarantees, money back guarantees, they've really invested on making sure the synergy is there with the ingredients. So again, I use pharmaceutical grade products. I use products that literally, if you use them, you don't see a difference, you don't get benefits, you can have your money back. Just reach out to me and I'll share with you, you know, the oils, everything that I use, shampoos, conditioners, etc., that are heavily cold pressed, heavily natural. And because they're so dense in that way, you only need a small amount and they just last for ages. I kid you not. You know, that's a bit about the hair and scalp. I do come from a hair background, so I've been working, I had my salon for over 15 years, specialized in, you know, Afro hair, but I did Caucasian hair as well. And that was my kind of focus in the salon with products as well. Products that were very specific, synergistically formulated for maximum impact, and allow your scalp to do most of the moisturizing, because your scalp produces its own oils anyway. So we don't need to really put too much on top of that to disrupt that balance, that natural balance. So yeah, that's today's kind of session. Remember, restore, replenish and renew. That's a great mindset to cultivate mentally, physically. And if you want a proven system to follow, just connect with me and I will plug you in. We are launching in a few weeks now, very soon. And it's best kept practices, things that I've followed for years, that I still follow, that really have allowed me to excel in lots of different ways, but primarily in overcoming my limiting beliefs, overcoming things that were told to me to kind of form my reality, that I had to counteract and say, no, this is what my reality is made up of, and just get to work on that, get to work on your vision, on your goals. And remember, keep commanding what you want to see in your life. Do not allow anybody to finalize, you know, the verdict. You know, speak anything of their opinions on you and make it to be your existence. No, you decide what happens in your life. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, share with someone that you know might have fibroids, or even just wants to lead more of a what's the word, preventive approach as opposed to reactive, because as we know, anything can change in our health and our wellness, and it's just about living life in a proactive way to support our bodies in the most ideal way, so that when we are faced, or if we are faced with those adverse circumstances, our body's in a best position to deal with those circumstances, and our minds as well, because we've been working on our mindset as well. Thanks for watching, and please do connect, subscribe, share, and watch out for my next episode. Thanks. Bye.